Good afternoon. A stormy start to your Thursday afternoon. I'm meteorologist PJ and looking at the radar right now, North Georgia and the metro area is dry, just tracking a couple of heavier downpours and storms down towards Troup County, now moving into the northern part of Harris County. This was warned just a few minutes ago, but we are still dealing with that frequent lightning, that heavy downpour, some gustier winds, about 40-mile-an-hour winds with this storm as this moves to the south at about 15 miles an hour. And since it is moving so slow, we are seeing the flooding potential with this storm too. So already saturated grounds, and then this storm on top of it is not helping with any flooding that we are going to see. And we could see some more storms pop up like this going on into the evening hours tonight. Temperatures though, only 77 degrees here in Atlanta, a rain-cooled 73 in Carrollton. But the North Georgia mountains, we're already climbing back up into those lower 80s as the cloud cover starts to dissipate. And that's going to be the fuel for any storms that we see that are going to move through later this evening and going into the overnight hours. So we are in that level 2 threat risk going into the evening and overnight hours tonight from Atlanta down towards Macon and LaGrange. We're all going to see the same severe weather parameters, that damaging wind, the hail, the lightning, and we could see some flooding with these storms too because it's already on saturated ground, so the ground really can't soak up the rain that's going to drop with these storms, anywhere from 1 to 2 inches. So let's time this out. By 6 o'clock, we could see some storms pop up across the metro area going towards 9 o'clock tonight. We're going to be watching this line of storms in the northwest Georgia moving in from Chattanooga, and that's really going to pack a punch as it moves through around 9 o'clock. And then as it sags to the south just a little bit, it's going to lose that punch. Still a couple of isolated pockets of a heavier downpour, maybe a low severe threat as we go towards the overnight hours. That's going to stick around with us as we go to the early morning part of tomorrow. Around 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, only a 30% chance of a light shower in those lower 70s. By lunchtime, warming up into the mid 80s with a 40% chance of rain. And then by the afternoon, warming back up into the upper 80s, still keeping that 40% chance for an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Temperatures for everybody else are going to be in those upper 80s as well, with the exception of the northwest Georgia counties. You can see 93 in Calhoun tomorrow and 96 over towards Rome. Those 90s are going to return for this weekend, and we're going to be dry, so high of 93 on Saturday and Sunday with a 20% chance of a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. A 40% chance of rain returns early next week with that 90-degree temperature trend continuing.